Bitconnect lessons that we can learn from this collapsed Ponzi scheme. So a lot of people were saying to me, "Oh, don't be such a hater, Paul. You know, it's paying money. It's absolutely fantastic. Lots of people making money, but the trouble is, it just wasn't real. This was a Ponzi scheme." So I've still got access to the website here. It's today the 17th of January 2018. Bitconnect has stopped paying its members. It has collapsed enormously in value. I just want to show you this before they remove the website, which probably won't be much further now anyway. So basically, Bitconnect said you can deposit Bitcoin with us and then you can lend it to people and you will get massive returns. They're talking 1% per day return on investment. Now 1% per day is a huge amount of return. And so very attractive for people, but also the big warning sign should be there. How on earth can they get the 1% return per day? If they were genuine and saying, well, you're lending money out to traders and other people who want to borrow Bitcoin, why would those people be willing to pay over 1% per day? Because there's an affiliate program with this as well. So the 1% per day was probably about 1.5% that they needed to be able to make, and so they needed money flowing in all the time from new investors because they weren't lending this out to anyone. There's no traders out there making consistently and the scale that we're talking about here, which was billions of dollars, 1% per day. It's not possible in any form of trading. If they were lending it to traders, there are winning days, there are losing days. Today in the cryptocurrency market, for instance, the overall market is down about 25% in a single day, which takes a huge amount of effort to get that back. So, you know, you have to have this dose of reality. Any website, any cryptocurrency trading platform offering you guaranteed or close to guaranteed returns, you've got to be very, very, very cautious about them. And especially there's a lot that say we lend Bitcoin or we lend cryptocurrencies, earn daily profit. It says here, this was not a, you know, people said to me, oh, well, they were not guaranteeing daily profit. Well, here it is on the front page, earn daily profit. That's a pretty blatant piece of information there. And on their frequently asked questions, they were talking about an average of 1% per day. And, you know, it was just utterly crazy. So what has happened to Bitconnect? If we go to coinmarketcap.com, we can see today the value of the Bitconnect coin is down 96.27% so far. And as the world wakes up to this news that it has collapsed and is not paying out, and that's what happens with every Ponzi scheme. In a Ponzi scheme, the earlier investors are paid out with later investors' money. And eventually that will collapse because they will always run out of money to pay those earlier investors, and so it collapses. And that's exactly what's happened here. So currently market capitalization $50 million US, which is still a crazy amount for something that is totally worthless. It is just a website with a Ponzi scheme, and the market capitalization is still at $50 million US. So if you do have some Bitconnect coin and you're watching this fairly current to this time, then do try and get those out as quickly as possible because this is heading towards zero. And yet if we look only 4 days ago, the market capitalization was $2 billion. $2 billion, now worth $50 million, down over 96% from that $2 billion capitalization just a few days ago. If we scroll back, it almost reached $3 billion. And this again is another warning sign. Just because a cryptocurrency gets listed on coinmarketcap.com and has a big market capitalization doesn't mean that that's legitimate. You've got to evaluate what is the cryptocurrency, what is their business model, how are they actually making money. If they're not making money, eventually at some point their worth will become known. And here we can see that it's crashed down and people have lost 96% there. The people who invested in Bitconnect have lost all their money if they recent investors. And there are people who made money in right at the start. That's a classic with Ponzi scheme, but don't get fooled into thinking you can time a Ponzi scheme. Don't get fooled into thinking, as the message would go on these, get in early, get your money out and your job's done. That is very, very difficult to do. If you put your money in early, you see it growing. The temptation is to keep your money in there and put more money in. The greed overtakes your common sense. And so I want this to be a warning sign for people. You know, if something looks too good to be true, evaluate it properly. Crunch the numbers. Don't just go delving into your wallet to invest in it just because a friend tells you that they're making money. In every single Ponzi scheme, they will make money initially because that's how they attract more investors. But eventually, every single Ponzi scheme will collapse because they will not have enough money to fund the earlier investors. And so it can't do anything but collapse if they're not making genuine money elsewhere. And I go back to this point here. Bitconnect were promising around about 1% per day. Who in their right mind is going to borrow money to have to pay it back at 1.5% per day? Work out the compound interest on that. No one's going to borrow that money. So any cryptocurrency lending scheme, if they're promising daily profits and horrendously high daily profits, then run away, run a mile. There are plenty of places you can put your money in genuine opportunities. Now I'm going to finish this video as well by just letting you know who I am and giving you an opportunity as well if you want to be in something that's genuine. For 17 years now I've been making money purely online. I don't have a full-time job. This is my full-time job. I promote products and services online, and so I always evaluate companies, I think, pretty well. Now if you want to be involved in something that can give you some solid income without needing to be an affiliate if you don't want to be, although a lot of the businesses I'm involved with also have great affiliate programs so you can generate some more income as well, do go to my website. So this is Paul Hardingham, paulhardingham.com. Follow the links through there. There'll be a bit of a chain through. I'm not going to instantly give that to everybody, access to that information. You need to be intelligent enough to follow the links through. Get on my free mailing list, get my free videos, tutorials, get full access contacts with me. But hopefully, fundamentally, the point of this video is to encourage you to evaluate businesses properly online. Don't just jump into the next lending scheme, the next Ponzi scheme. There are more and more of them around these days, especially in the cryptocurrency. It's very hot to scam people out of their money. And Bitconnect is the latest one to collapse, but there's a whole list of them now. And just because it was on CoinMarketCap, that means nothing. Evaluate, what is this company? How are they making money? Is that realistic? Is that legitimate? If it's not, keep the money in your pocket. Go and find something else. There's plenty of opportunities out there. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful, interesting. Do feel free to comment and rate this video. This is Paul Hardingham from paulhardingham.com, thanking you for watching my video.